Hello, dear viewers and listeners. Welcome to another episode of DC Conversations. In a latest development in Telangana, an MP has been stabbed. However, he is out of danger, but this is surely not a good sign for democracy. Balu, what do you think of this?
This is definitely not a sign for democracy or anything else. No one should take law into their own hands. If somebody has a complaint, somebody has an issue, they can always approach the right agency for seeking redressal. This is definitely not done. Doesn't matter whether it's an election year or poll atmosphere or any other time. So that's the first thing.
If I may interrupt you, it received condemnation across the political spectrum. Okay, the chief minister condemned it. The governor condemned it.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm not sure if any opposition party condemned it.
Actually, yes. Let me just walk back on your question a little bit. Chief Minister, addressing one of the public meetings today, one of the three public meetings today, said he more or less said it could well be an attack by somebody from the Congress party. Not in as many words, but he definitely indicated and he hinted, they had dropped enough hints. And this was swiftly condemned by Congress. Revanth Reddy, the Telangana Congress president, swiftly condemned it, saying that Congress does not believe in violence, Congress does not believe in anything like this. And Revanth also demanded that a thorough inquiry be done and the guilty, whoever it is or whatever are the connections, everybody must be brought to book and punished appropriately.
I will come back to you, but quickly, Pinto, can you walk us through the nature of the crime? What exactly happened on ground?
So this today at around 1:25 p.m. when Prabhakar Reddy, the current candidate for the Dubbak constituency, was campaigning in Surampalli village in Daulatabad Mandal. So this man, who is identified as Gaddam Raju, he is 38 years old from a neighboring Mirdoddi Mandal. So he came to the MP. He was among the crowd. He just walked behind and he stabbed him. And just the MP collapsed. He was immediately caught by the BRS cadres over there. Then he was also beaten up. He also was injured. Then the police took him into custody. So now he is also in a kind of state where he is not able to speak. Right now, at this moment, we are not sure of the motive. Even police are also clarified that they are not sure of the motive because he is not in a condition to speak. So a detailed probe is on. Only after a detailed probe, details of his motive and other things will come out.
Okay, if I can quickly move to Balu.
Mm-hmm.
BRS allegedly, put the entire blame on Congress that this attack is done by.
No, not allegedly. Pretty much hinted.
Okay.
There is, but nobody is really sure exactly where to what part, if it is political or not. But personally, from whatever little we know, very little we know at this point of time, that the cops decide before we say anything. I only repeated what the chief minister had hinted at. He said the opposition parties are not able to face the BRS politically in the election arena and they are resorting to such attacks. That's what he said. So, as far as the condition, I think we should also quickly mention the condition of Mr. Prabhakar Reddy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's right now undergoing a surgery according to Finance Minister Harish Rao, who's been there at the hospital from the moment Prabhakar Reddy arrived. Prabhakar, the injured MP is undergoing a surgery. He has a 3-inch wound in his abdomen on the right side, lower side of the abdomen. So the CT scan was done according to Harish Rao. There was some blood loss. So the surgeons decided that he needs a surgery. And that's what is happening. This was about an hour ago. The minister said it's going to be a 2-hour surgery. So, but the thing is, he's out of danger. He's not in any danger. There is no danger
Critical
to his
stage.
life. That's the important thing.
Any information what kind of weapon was used?
No, but probably some kind of a blunt weapon. Maybe Pinto would have something more on that.
So it's a blunt weapon, maybe looking like a knife kind of thing. So that is the weapon used. That is seized. So they are sending it for the forensic analysis. So adding to what Balu has just said about the allegations, scores of Prabhakar Reddy's followers and BRS for party workers have gathered at Yashoda Hospital, where he is currently undergoing treatment. So they are raising slogans BJP down down and Raghunandan down down. Raghunandan is the sitting MLA from Dubbak. He belongs to BJP. So his followers are alleging Raghunandan's role in the incident.
See, there's going to be a lot of back and forth. A lot of allegations are going to fly around at this point of time. But we as responsible journalists, we will not jump to any conclusion at this point of time. We're talking about what we know. And what's the time now? It's 5:47 right now. This happened about 4.5 hours ago. So it's early days. The most important thing is that Prabhakar Reddy comes out. He's safe. Regains his health quickly. That's the most important thing. The police will do their job. The police will do their job. And there is no two ways about it. Saying no such things should not happen. And of course, the same goes for the mob justice too. They could have simply caught this man. I understand emotions are very high at that point of time. People cannot control their emotions and they're very angry that their leader has been attacked. So I suppose it's a very natural, in some ways it's a natural kind of reaction.
He could possibly have been mob lynched.
Fortunately, he wasn't. But he was pretty banged up.
Also, when these kinds of attacks happen right ahead of elections, does this send some kind of a signal?
Signal as in what?
Signal as in, could be a threat, could be to show muscle power.
No, this particular one, I don't think so. Telangana has been free of such incidents, actually.
Yeah, it's one of the rarest cases.
It's a very peaceful state. It's one of the most peaceful states in all respects. I don't think it's definitely not any muscle power or anything like that. Most likely it's a individual upset for some reason. And again, we're just guessing here. So I think we'll leave the motives and the final word on what it is all about to the police, who are better equipped, who are trained, and who do their job. We hope they do their job and do it quickly. So to settle down any kind of a potential tension between parties and all that. But one thing, yes, this is definitely going to increase the pressure on the police when politicians go out in campaigning now. Right. The nominations are going to start on the 3rd.
Right.
And the heat is going to go up. The campaign heat is going to go up. More and more of these people are going to be out on the streets. And every nook and corner they go to, they cannot be surrounded by a ring of security.
True.
And most politicians wouldn't like that too. So this, I think, is going to put some pressure on the politicians themselves. Some of them may have some rethinks about how much they want to push themselves into the crowds. People will have reasons, right?
Right.
So we may see some changes in terms of security requirements for everybody. Maybe the election commission will take note of it. We don't know at this point of time. Like I said, everything is up in the air right now.
Right. If I can quickly ask Pinto, what are the sections registered?
So what Siddipet Commissioner Shweta has confirmed to us is they have registered an attempt to murder case. So that is at this moment. If any other charges would be added, that would be at a later stage of the investigation. So right now it is only attempt to murder case.
Now, do you see a domino effect?
No. But see, tempers run high. There may be some oddball who wants to take revenge, who wants to show that we are not scared of you, kind of a thing. Yeah, I suppose there may be some stray incidents of somebody chucking a stone somewhere and things like that. But let's just hope that good sense prevails and people will not take law into their own hands and they'll do what needs to be done. The police, like I said, will do what needs to be done. The case is in good hands with the police. They will do whatever that is required to get to the bottom of it.
How do you see this through the lens of a provocation? You think this was a provocative act?
No, I'll come back to it again. Personally, from whatever little information, the fragments we have, I think it's more of a personal kind of an issue or something similar like that. It is not a provocation. There is no conspiracy behind it. I would be very shocked if there was a conspiracy behind it. Once again, I'm repeating. Telangana, I think, has gone past the stage of political vendetta in terms of physical attacks and all that. One politician may not like the other, so they may file some cases in courts and the police proceed legally. But I don't think anybody will do physical harm to another. Yeah.
One quick question. We are only a month away from election. On 30th, the electorates will vote, will cast their vote. Do you think there will be some sense of sympathy for the MP?
There should be.
So you're saying
There would be. Most likely there would be.
So you're saying
He's a victim of an attack.
So you're saying this may work in
I'm
his
not
favor.
saying anything. It's too early. I think we should not count our chickens before the eggs hatch. Right now, it is what it is. There was an attack. The police say it is an attempt on his life. And we'll go with what the police says. Yeah.
Now, sir, like Balu mentioned, this is a rare thing. Telangana has passed that moment where violence would occur. Now that this has happened for the first time, you think this can set a precedent? Or you think this is just, one of those events which may not ever occur again?
Definitely, because I can agree with what Balu has just said now. This is a stray incident. We in Telangana has seen two elections for the assemblies in 2014 and in 18, and two elections for the Lok Sabha, and at least 3 to 4 by-elections, and also elections for the corporations at various levels down the line. There have been no such incidents, at least in Telangana. There was, as he said, people filing cases against each other and fighting through social media and all other things, but not physical attacks sort of thing. So this definitely cannot be a precedence also. This could be one of its own kind of incidents. Hopefully will not repeat such incidents.
On that note, I would like to wind up the show. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to Deccan Chronicle channel. Thank you.
We have a quick update on the condition of Kotha Prabhakar Reddy, the BRS MP who was stabbed today afternoon while on his campaign in Siddipet district. A major surgery was performed that lasted for about 3.5 hours at Yashoda Hospital in Secunderabad. The doctors have pronounced him stable at this point of time, and he will be kept in observation in the ICU for the next 4 days to 5 days. And the doctors did say that he may still not be out of danger, but he's doing pretty well and he tolerated the surgery pretty well. And Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao visited Kotha Prabhakar Reddy at the hospital, met with the doctors, inquired about his condition, also met with Prabhakar Reddy's family and consoled them and assured them that every help, everything that needs to be done will be done to keep the MP safe.